Welcome to the Two Thirsty Fighters podcast with your hosts, Stump and Stick.
Yeah, we use a stump, fucker. People in the next state here. And nobody really gives a shit. to be
Right
honest
behind
with
him. Trust me, we had to back off. It's like, son of a bitch, I can't hear my radio.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
all
apparently I'm Stump. Not really Stump. My name's Justin. From East Tennessee. Been here my whole life. And this is Stick.
Daryl. They call me Stick.
So what do you do for a living, Stick?
I'm a firefighter, but I'm also a damned old dog trainer. And that's what I do. I was a firefighter since 1994. Was full-time. Now I've dropped down to volunteer status. And I've trained dogs for wounded veterans.
And that's where we met. Was
It is.
through the fire department.
It is. We met back in, 03?
2003.
2003.
Yep.
I was on the fire department. Justin was probably a 16, 17-year-old,
18.
18-year-old kid. And met him at the fire department, and he has went on and become a phenomenal little firefighter. And
I wouldn't go that far.
yeah, me neither. I was kind of trying to boost you.
I still work for the fire department.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
That is my full-time job.
Yes.
But we did meet at a rescue squad volunteer meeting and became friends from there. Actually still work with one of the guys that he was on shift with back then.
Mhm.
He's one of my partners now.
Yep. Absolutely. You finally went to the cool shift.
Well, yes, finally. Will not name any names, but
Nope. But no.
I'm still there.
We got
Still
to
there.
protect the innocent. You know.
I'm supposed to work 9 days a month.
You work about 3.
It's rare that I get that many.
You work about 3.
But it's fun. You know, gives me more time to get out and ride and do the
Absolutely.
things we love to do.
Absolutely.
So being here in East Tennessee, we've got plenty of roads that we can ride.
Oh, we've got the best roads in the world. I don't care what anybody says. We got the best roads in the country. I've been around this country multiple times. We have the best roads, hands down.
Well, you got the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Yep.
Oh,
You've got the Dragon.
well,
We'll not talk about that.
yes, we do. We do have the Dragon. Highway 129.
There are better roads.
It's fun to do if you've never done it. But we'll get to that one at some point.
Yeah.
The
You've got the Foothills Parkway,
well, you got Cherokee National Forest. You got Foothills Parkway.
Chiraholla,
You've got Skyway.
Yep.
Um,
Devil's Triangle,
Devil's Triangle, 421.
the Snake,
Then you've got the
Dawes
Rattler,
Dawes
which is
Mountain Road.
209. Well, Dawes Mountain Road's a story all in itself.
Exactly, it is.
About had one die on that in a trip. But hey, you know, it happens. I mean, what's the fun if you don't have somebody almost die?
Exactly, right? But we have the best roads, hands down.
Listen, I can still picture that Toyota Tacoma coming at us and hearing nothing but scrapes the entire time. Going around the curve to the right, scrapes, Toyota. Yeah, we all lived. So I guess it's good.
Hands down.
Pretty good.
So what kind of bike you ride?
Well, I've got 2 of them. I've got a 2010 Ultra Classic. Bought it in 2014 from a guy up in Kingsport and had 8,500 miles on it. Then I've got about 65,000 on it now. It's a fun bike to
So you
ride.
ride a little bit, just a little.
Hadn't ridden as much lately as what I'd like to, but
Yeah.
I'm fixing to pick back up on that. We do a lot of trips, local rides, weekends during the week. Do some long trips. I've done an iron butt.
Yep.
Iron butt ride was fun, but it's not for the weak by any means. I've also got a 1996 Heritage Softail Nostalgia, and bought it off a gentleman in West Virginia.
Oh yeah, you rolled into that one.
I did.
You lucked into
I
that one.
did. Had the 17th Street Glide that I'd bought off my brother a year or so, a couple years before, and just wanted a little something different. And sitting there one night on Facebook Marketplace and came across this one. Had 1,750 miles on it.
Yeah.
Original owner. So went 3 or 4 days later and picked it up.
Yep.
Still have it today.
Sweet looking bike too.
Still had original tires on it.
Yeah, we had to change those out.
Well, the white walls are kind of yellowed out a little bit.
Anyway.
Yeah, but they've only been on there for shit
20 years? 25
24 or
years?
something like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It was close. So what do you ride?
So I ride a 2020 Tri-Glide because I'm an old man. There's a whole story behind that one, but anyway.
Poor feller.
Yeah, I know, right? But I've also got a 94 Heritage Softail Nostalgia. That's the white and silver. There's a whole story behind that one, too. We might get into that one later.
That's a long story.
It is a very long story. It was a kind of big of a surprise when my wife brought it in, bought it for me. My son went and picked it up. Justin here himself and his wife knew about the whole thing. It's kind of a big surprise that I knew nothing about.
I believe that we gave it to you whenever it showed up in my garage.
It did.
And I needed help unloading the camper from a trip.
Exactly. And turned around and there it was. And it was a huge surprise because I'd had one before and could kick myself in the ass for ever getting rid of it. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But through the years, I've also, I've had everything from Harleys to Hondas, Kawasaki's. I mean, we've rode it all. I mean, I'm not a bike whore that says you got to ride a Harley, you got to ride an Indian, you got to ride. I don't give a shit what you ride as long as your knees are in the wind, man. That's me. We've got pit bikes. We ride a little bit of everything. We don't care. I don't care what you ride, as long as you are in the wind and rolling. That's the main thing.
No, we don't judge on what brand or
Hell no.
what type or whatever. We ride with a bunch of different people that ride different bikes, and
That's right.
And we've got some good friends that ride Harleys and Indians both.
Yep, absolutely.
And love different aspects of each one, and so yeah, we'll get into that in a later episode as well.
We will. I kind of get to me, I get perturbed about, well, you don't ride a Harley, you don't ride dude, I don't give a shit what you ride. I don't care.
You know what else drives me nuts?
What's that?
All right,
I'll play your silly ass game away.
Yes. Just get back from Daytona, right?
Right.
Of course, you see all these groups on social.
That'll be another post.
You see all these groups on social media and stuff where, people posting pictures of their bikes in the trailers, ready to go to Daytona, ready to go to Bike Week. Yeah, everybody's ready to go down and have a good time, but then you're going to have that one jackass out of the bunch. Why don't you ride the fucking thing? Why don't you ride the damn bike? I ride mine.
I rode my bike to Trailer Week.
Here we go. This is another one of those things where we don't judge what you ride. If you ride it there, it doesn't matter.
I don't care.
And I'll tell you, I trailered mine. Reason is I took my damn house with me.
Exactly. It's in the back of the camper, right?
So we both got toy haulers.
Yep.
We do some other stuff besides just riding the motorcycles. We'll do some kayaking.
Boating.
We do go out on the water.
Because we are from East Tennessee and we are surrounded by water. So, I mean, hey.
Yeah, we got Fort Loudon, Melton Hill, Tellico, Tennessee River, Watts Bar.
Absolutely.
And a lot of those are also part of the Tennessee River. So
we are from God's country. So that's, lived around the country, and we've always made it back here.
Do a little bit of kayaking.
Kayaking's awesome.
Middle Tennessee area is our big trip for the year that we do for kayaking. We go with anywhere from 18 to 20 of our friends. Have a great time doing that.
Kayak Caney Fork.
Yep, Caney Fork River. And we'll get into that later as well. You
can see we've got all kinds of podcasts lined up for you guys.
We do. Oh shit moments. I'm sure we've had plenty of those.
We have some of those there. I think every damn trip we take.
There's always idiots on the road.
On the water.
Well, that's true too. But unfortunately, we see more of those on the road.
On the road, Yeah.
So hopefully we don't have to encounter those personally ourselves, but it may happen.
But we usually do, yeah.
So the pit bikes.
Yep.
What the hell got you into the pit bikes anyway?
You dumbass.
Oh, well, shit.
As you can tell, it's usually one of us buys something, the other one buys something. So we kind of, I'll blame it all on Justin because he bought a camper. We bought a camper. He bought a pit bike. I bought a pit bike. Yeah, hell for it. It's all his fault.
Look,
So,
I expected Foley to pull into the driveway tonight when I got here
see a new truck.
and see something brand new sitting in the damn driveway.
So anytime Justin takes a trip, I buy something.
Anytime I'm out of town, buying something
I go
else.
buy something. I don't know. I did good this time. I didn't buy. Let me think. No, he went to Daytona. I didn't buy anything. Last time he went to Daytona, I traded trucks. The time before that, he went to Daytona. I traded trucks. So,
And I think you've traded trucks once or twice in between then.
yes, I have.
Probably.
Yes, I have. I
Or-
trade a
something.
truck about every, I don't know, 6 months, 4 months.
Man, maybe one of these days
2
he'll
months.
find one that he likes.
Nope, my son's worse than me, so it's all his fault.
You can't blame it on him.
Oh yeah, I'm blaming it on him.
No, you can't blame it on him. It doesn't work out.
But I didn't buy anything this time, so I'm good.
So we're also going to talk about the best places around East Tennessee to ride. Number one, best places to go eat when you're riding.
Best beer to drink?
Coldest beer, the best. I can't say the best beer. Everybody, it's like Harley and Indian. Everybody's got their own choice.
You know what the best beer is?
A cold one,
No, it's a free one.
an open one,
It's a free one.
when it's open.
It's one. It's free.
It could be free.
Free beer.
And
Okay.
we always take free beers, by the way.
Yes. You can find our QR code on there. Hey, send us some money. We'll go buy a beer, and hell, I even talk to your name about it or something.
Yeah, we'll mention it in the podcast,
Absolutely.
Video. social media, whatever.
Yeah.
By the way, you can find us on Instagram,
Find us on FaceSpace.
Facebook, YouTube,
Two Thirsty Bikers.
and across all podcast platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Be Apple Music,
Absolutely.
Google Podcast, Spotify, stuff like that. So you can find us there.
So one of the things I really want to talk about is, what's our future podcast going to be about? We've got it's not just about bikes.
Beer.
It's always about beer. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Two Thirsty Bikers.
Oh, yeah.
It's all
You
about
gotta have
beer,
beer.
right? Wait, can we say that? Can we say beer?
I think we can.
Okay, we can say beer. We just can't drink beer.
Well, on some platforms you can't. Well, you
Well.
can say beer, but you can't drink it out of a clear glass or
Clear glass. That's
bottle.
What
It's got to be covered up.
Yeah.
Damn social media.
Anyway, but we do a lot of camping. We both have toy haulers. Do a lot of camping. As we said earlier, we do a lot of kayaking,
Some.
boating. We do boats on the water a lot.
We like to burn the gasoline.
Yeah, duh. But we also do like local live music. We love local live music, local bands. That are kind of the stuff that we was brought up on. They're not the big mainstream media stuff. And I love to go watch the. We've got a lot of them that we follow, and
Sure.
I like to stay in touch with those guys and watch them play and listen to what they're bringing out.
Well, even some of the best ones we've came across have just been while we're out riding, or even one last year while we were out on a boat.
Yep, absolutely it was. We kind of pulled up on a little marina and they were playing. We'd heard of them, never listened to them actually, and they were rocking that dock. That's for sure.
They were great hamburgers at that place. Cool little bar,
Absolutely.
small place. So
What was the name of that place?
I believe it was Rick's Dockside
But it changed over to
Dockside Grill at Telco Marina.
Yep, Dockside Grill at Telco Marina.
Yeah.
Awesome freaking place. I'm
Yeah.
I'm like counting down the days that they open up.
I'm counting down the great days of the warm weather.
Oh well,
Look,
we're getting there. We're getting there, dude.
87
it's-
degrees Saturday when I leave Daytona, and 47 when I get home Sunday.
We're getting there.
That's straight up bullshit.
Yeah, but we're like okay. We got like 7 winters here.
That's still straight up bullshit.
We got like 7 winters, so we've already went through Redbud winter.
Hell, a couple years ago when we came home, left Daytona with a damn sunburn. Roll in, there's 6 inches of snow on the ground.
That's what you get for going to Daytona.
Fuck it, I'm not coming home on Sunday next time. I'm staying on Monday.
Right there you go.
It'll change. It's
There you
East
go.
Tennessee. It'll change. I promise.
Well, we're going to have a podcast all about Justin's adventures in Daytona this year because there was a few little issues as always. Anytime we go on one of those,
Oh, that was
trips.
just getting there.
Yeah, I know, right? Just getting there. After
the-
you got
you know-
there, it was great.
You know
right?
what the best part was? None of the issues were mine.
It's always the best issues, right?
None of them were mine.
Right.
I just happened to be able to help to fix those issues.
Exactly.
And we did. We took care of them. Everybody got home. Nobody got hurt. Maybe one of the bikes got Band-Aid or two across the fairing, but
No Band-Aids.
that happens.
Hey, it happens, right?
It happens.
And one of the other things we're going to talk about is beer.
Did we mention that already?
I think so, but just saying.
Speaking of, I think I'm thirsty.
Two thirsty bikers.
I had to get me a drink right quick. Yep.
But anyway, I hope that and we're also going to do a Q&A session on each of our podcasts. Send us on any of our social media platforms. Send us some questions. If you're not from local, or not from local, that makes a lot of sense. Not from local. If you're not local or from around here, send us some information. Send us a question, and we'll talk about. You got questions about some of the roads? What's the best ride? What's some cool places to stay? We can hook you up. We're from here, and we know all the local establishments. That's really cool. Also, you got Smoky Mountain Bike Week coming up.
What is that? September
September into October. September like 28th.
time frame, something like
October
that.
5th, something like that.
Speaking of Smoky Mountain Harley Davidson,
Yep, absolutely.
The Shed. If you've never been to the Shed at Smoky Mountain Harley Davidson, yes, it is at a Harley dealer. Like Harleys or not, we've already went over that. But the Shed is a cool place. They've gotten now to where they're doing live music Friday, Saturday nights.
Yep. Always,
sometimes
throughout the year.
So, yeah, sometimes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, whatever days of the week there are.
Right.
But yeah, they're doing them. They've got an indoor venue as well as an outdoor.
They do, and they do like what is it? Singo on Wednesday nights. They do like trivia on Thursday night. They do all kinds of shit.
Yeah, good barbecue.
Oh yeah,
full bar, indoor and outdoor. They have a kind of a limited menu on the busy nights.
Yeah,
order outside, and
it's a cool place though. I mean, it's one of the best Harley dealerships I've been to nationwide.
Yeah, and that's 20 minutes from here.
Yeah, if you're riding slow.
Let's see here. We got one red light we have to go through. That's it.
Yes, that is right. That's right. Two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got two. You got two.
Always forget about
that. Time it right, you can go right through both of them. So
yeah. But great riding in this area. If you've never been to East Tennessee, make a trip to come in here. If you need some pointers on what to ride, where to ride, not only East Tennessee but North Georgia as well.
Yep, North Georgia. Shoot us a message. We'll be glad to hook you guys up. Anything y'all need.
Yeah, I mean, we'll if we've never been to the place, we'll go check it out. We'll get back to you. We've got some cool little bars locally, East Tennessee area that.
And I can tell you, we like the little dive bars. We like the little cool, out of the way.
Local joints.
Yeah,
we like
I'm not a huge. I'm not going to say any names here for fear of copyright or something like that. But I don't like the huge chain bars.
They're not really bars; they're just chain restaurants.
That's it. They're chain restaurants with a little bar around the edges of them or something like that. But we like the little hole in the wall, out of the way.
The local joints. We stop for lunch. Anytime we're on a trip, we always try to find local diners. Yep. And we do that all through looking on Google Maps, checking reviews, number of reviews, the number of stars that they've gotten. And we'll get into that later at some point.
Well, one of the things that and that kind of brings up one of our upcoming podcasts is going to be about our courthouse tour. And
we have literally been all over the state of Tennessee.
We hit every county in the state of Tennessee. There's 95 of them. A lot of counties, I know. And we hit mainly, if at all possible, we hit mainly back roads. We hit the local restaurants.
Well, the only time on that trip we hit the interstate was to get from here to Middle Tennessee, and we only rode 40 miles of interstate.
It wasn't much, no.
Just to get a head start that evening whenever we left.
And we hit the interstate one time when we had to go around. They had construction up in around Bristol area.
Yeah,
no,
that
not
was
Bristol. I'm sorry, Caravel Lakes.
Yep, up I-75 north.
Yep. So we did all 95 courthouses. We did it in 3 weekends. There was 5 of us that did it.
I think, what was there, 10 days?
I think like total 10 days that we did it all.
10 or 13 days, something like that. We'll have to go back and look, and we'll give the details on that. But if anybody ever wants to do that,
there's a challenge
we do have 95 counties in the state. If you go in front of the county courthouse, for every county in the state, you got to route it out, plan your ride, go to every one of them. You send us a picture of your motorcycle or your car, even car clubs.
Hey, do the cars. I don't care. I don't care what you do.
Go to every courthouse in the state of Tennessee.
But I want to see somebody bicycle it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Bicycle.
Take a picture of whatever you drove there in front of every courthouse. Send us that picture of all 95 in a file, and we'll send you a challenge coin and a certificate.
That's right. That's right.
And there's only 5 of us.
There's 5 of us that have done it so
that
far.
have finished that.
That's right. So, and it was awesome. And we're going to actually do a podcast with the originator of this, which was Justin's dad. He wanted to do it, and
he came up with that idea back in 2011. Roughly 2010, 2011, he had bought a motorcycle. It had a little Yamaha V-Star, and he was just looking for a way to get out and ride. What to do, how to go do that. Well, unfortunately, as jobs change,
life gets in the way.
His changed, and he ended up moving to Gwinnett County in 2012, so he never got to do that. So back in 2021,
after COVID,
we decided we'd keep that up, and that's what we did. We kept it up. We went on and finished it out. Went to all 95 courthouses and got our picture in front of them. Now we've got a big poster with all of them together.
Yep.
And then the 5 of us with our bikes overlooking one of the best views in East Tennessee.
Absolutely. Fort Loudon Dam.
And that's right above the dam looking back toward the mountains.
Absolutely.
On a clear day.
Absolutely.
So if you want to hear if this interests you, please follow us. Look us up on the social media. We'll be back with more as it goes on.
Absolutely. Peace out.
Thank you all.
And remember, follow us on all social media and podcast platforms. And we do accept dollars for beer because
we are the Two Thirsty Bikers.